don't ever let money pull you against what is and live in what's not. And that's what they're using, the money illusion. There are all these songs, I got you, don't, so it makes you feel fucked up. I'm rich, you poor.
It's your frequency.
You live, yeah, it's low. It's elves. You're following Satan. You're following elves. Electronical low frequencies when you should be living on high. So if you stay in that shit, it's like you living in death, brother. You try to satisfy the flesh, but can never be satisfied.
Why do you say that?
It can never be satisfied. Flesh is dead. It's the coffin to the spirit. You have to pull yourself out of that and become one with the spirit, and then you can see everybody going crazy over the money. And you will always be able to tell them something to uplift them. It's about energy and the power of thought. And to me, that's everything. Once you know how to think, you change your thoughts, you can change your life. You have to raise your consciousness to be one with the laws of the universe and come up out of the laws of man, because man laws is out to kill you.
Because you become one with the
be
land.
In the world, but not of the world. Like I said, flesh can't be satisfied. So if you push back your flesh and become one with your spirit, now you alive because you was just dead. Yes, sir. You know what it is, man. You understand.
And you're in
God
your
forgive
instinct.
them. They know not what they do. You understand all those quotes now. It begins to make sense. When you wilding out, you can't see, man. You go where the wind blows. Your mind is just going. You have to stop. Hold up. This ain't it. And resurrect yourself.
Before you go to sleep every night, visualize yourself being, doing, and having the good which you desire. And whatever idea you lift up before you go to sleep, that idea is impressed upon the subconscious and it draws that to you. You'll wake up in the morning and the right ideas will just be clicking in your head. You'll meet the right people for the right purposes at the right time. You'll meet strangers, but they'll be right for your right purpose. People will do things for you and they won't even know why. Always visualize just before going to sleep. That's the one most important time, if there is a one most important time.
Okay, pilot, explain this. How the fuck is this shit now 15% ethanol? And you have to use it in 2001 or newer vehicles. My first car wasn't that, so I couldn't use it in that, which means I'd have to use this, which is $4.01. Because that's the one that has 10% now. So not only is our gas more fucking diluted, it's more expensive. Fuck you.
YouTube made $10 billion in the first quarter of 2026. 10! Okay, let me break this down. If you do not have a personal brand in this day and age, in 2026, you are leaving money on the table. I don't care if you're a doctor, a lawyer, a real estate agent, a scuba diver, a blacksmith, whatever it is, you have to be a part of the creator economy. It is projected by the end of this year to be worth over $250 billion. Now, a lot of people think that you have to be a creator to participate in the creator economy. No, you just have to use the tools, i.e. social media. It really comes down to reach and marketing. You guys, how is it that McDonald's can sell piece of shit burgers but still be recognized as one of the most iconic brands of all time? Marketing. And speaking of faceless corporations, those are going away. Going back to what I said, personal brands is the driving force behind all this, because you have Amazon with Jeff Bezos, you have Tesla and X with Elon, so on and so forth. Times are changing. You have to reinvent. And if you don't think AI is coming for your job, think again. Because top business schools like Purdue, Johns Hopkins, and UC Irvine have announced that they have cut their tuition rates up to 50%. Why would they do that? Oh, maybe because enrollment is low and AI is taking jobs and personal brands are becoming a real thing. I mean, you guys do realize that college is a scam. This is why they put a box on your head when you graduate, because they don't want you to think outside of it. And by the year 2030, the creator economy will be worth $500 billion. Let that sink in. Now, if you're an entrepreneur or business or anything in between, hit me up. I'm starting to do consultations for this new creator economy. If you have no idea where to start, just hit me up. And as always, let me know what you guys think below.
Okay, pilot, explain this. how the fuck is this shit now 15% ethanol? And you have to use it in 2001 or newer vehicles. My first car wasn't that, so I couldn't use it in that, which means I'd have to use this, which is $4.01. Because that's the one that has 10% now. So not only is our gas more fucking diluted, it's more expensive. Fuck you.
Don't be fooled, family. When it comes to getting your copper cup, it should not be silver on the inside. That's fake. It should be copper all the way around. On the inside, everywhere should be copper. These other ones is fake. Let's get healthy. Don't be fooled.
Okay, so serious question. What happened to the dragons and why do they want us to believe so much that they never existed? I just went down a rabbit hole and there is an article from 1882 from the Los Angeles Times. This article describes a train leaving Los Angeles going through Don Palmas to head to Arizona being attacked by a 30-foot flying serpent, a dragon with 6 wings, 30 feet long, 12 inches in diameter, attacking this train. How is it possible that this would occur and it would be posted on multiple media outlets? There would be different accounts, and not just that, this wasn't a one-time incident. Throughout the 1800s, there were multiple accounts of flying serpents, of dragons being in existence and attacking different things or just being seen in the skies. Yet we're told that they never existed. And if you take it a step further, dragons were mentioned in the Bible. Not just that, in Sumerian history, in Egyptian history, in Chinese history, dragons have been mentioned. In fact, dragons have been mentioned for over 6,000 years, and they're the only animal in the Chinese calendar that's said to be fictional, even though they play a major part in their culture. So the question isn't just what happened to the dragons, but why do they want us to believe that this flying serpent that they say had 6 wings, that could be hundreds of feet long, that could be huge, breathing out fire, why do they want us to believe that they never existed? And where did they go? Let me know if you guys ever saw this article. Let me know what you think about this. If you don't know what I'm talking about, save this video. Go look into it. Look into the 1800s. Look at the history of the dragons. Come back, share your thoughts. Per usual, these are my personal opinions. This is all alleged. Can't confirm or deny any information, but I definitely implore you to do your research. Whatever else I find out, I'll be back. Like, follow, stay for some more tea. And if you like interesting topics like this, grab your copy of 50 Forbidden Mysteries. Link is in the bio, and feel free to join the private group chat.
I don't know what the fuck they putting in these damn Venom energy drinks, bro. This shit bleached the motherfucking concrete, dog.
Have you noticed willing to let go?
I really couldn't put my finger on why Asians, specifically Eastern Koreans, are so aggressively racist towards black people, right? And then it's been starting to dawn on them. They'll look at you dead in your face and tell you that black people have never participated or ever influenced K-pop culture, when literally almost every K-pop group is a carbon-coated copy of Michael fucking Jackson and the Jackson 5. Then it hit me. Then I seen Gianna Lee which is a woman who has been known to, she used to participate in anti-black rhetoric. I seen multiple white people do so much racist shit in her stream, and all she did was that little Asian tweet shit like, I know Asian, I Korean, nobody, no, I want no problem with nobody. So white people can be racist towards you, and your only answer to that is to be disrespectful and racist towards black people. She literally just got UFC fucking judo kicked by a white woman on stream, and all she did was sit up there and squint her motherfucking eyes and smile and shit like that, and go order some motherfucking ramen and eat some raw fish. So what really I'm starting to realize is that these people are submissive towards white people. They're submissive towards white culture, and they're just waiting for white people to dog collar them, which is they come here and assimilate to whiteness because they have such low racial self-esteem where they're from. You gotta remember, a lot of Asian anime and all that shit is rooted in pedophilic nature. Women have literally next to no rights, and they really have no identity outside of whatever the fuck they're told they can do it by their dictator. So they come here and assimilate to that fake-ass American dream and also pick up racism as well. And I'm just like, damn, I couldn't figure out why they were just so on all fours for white people at all times, even though white people kick them in their ass and tell them, squint their eyes and shit and tell them, hey, what you trying to look at, motherfucker? And they just sit here and they take that shit like good little boys and girls.
Well, you don't see that every day. Check that out. Is that a satellite? Oop. Oh, man, we're going to zoom out. Oh, hell. It's a satellite balloon. Up there it said Sataloons. Big old satellite. Brought up there with a big old balloon. Is that true? That's the other thing, too, that's kind of strange. If you Google satellites or like pictures of satellites, right? There's no real pictures of satellites. That's crazy. There's supposed to be how many, like thousands up there? And there's no pictures of it. Look at that. Zooming out. I have no idea. What do y'all think? Are they balloons? That looks crazy as hell. What is that? It looks like a security camera from like 1973. I'm spinning around a circle. Y'all tell me what you think. Are satellites real? Are they just balloons? I don't know. Leave a comment. Let me know.
Take spies from China, try to steal your mind's elation. And little girls from Sweden dream of silver screen quotation. It's the end of the world.
They knew.
Western civilization. The sun may rise in the east.
They knew all along.
Hey, our Sergeant, very well to break the spell of aging. Celebrity skin, is this your chin or is that war you're waging? Space may be the final frontier, but it's made in a Hollywood basement. In Cobain, can you hear the sphere singing songs off station to station? And Alderon's not far away, it's Californication. Born and raised by those that praise control of population.
Never been truer.
Everybody's been there and I don't need
Stay weird.
I'll tell you about his father. He created him. He was a snake oil salesman running from the law, changed his name. Devil Bill, that was his name. So he had a bunch of sons, and John D. Rockefeller was one. He was quoted as saying, I cheat my sons every day. I want them as sharp as can be. He just beat the living trust out of them and just drowned all their trust. So John D. Rockefeller grew up not trusting anybody. Dude, he got busted for monopolizing oil. They finally indicted him. He had to break apart Standard Oil, and it made him a billionaire. That's what made him rich, is when he got busted. When he had to sell everything off, he took over education. Dude, you know how he took over universities? Dude, he wanted to take over the world. He wasn't just trying to sell gas. He was trying to take over.
The Illuminati wants to separate that idea that Christmas is part of Christ. Because look at it now, bro. Like, Christmas before, it used to be the nativity scene. We're thinking about baby Jesus in the...
That's all that, yeah.
Baby Jesus in the manger, right?
Yeah.
But now look at it. It's all Santa Claus wearing red. Santa Claus giving gifts. This and that Christmas tree, snowflake, whatever, right?
That's all it is now. You know?
That's all it is now.
Commercialized.
Like, it's so commercialized, right?
Yeah.
The plan of this is the theory.
Yeah.
The plan of the Illuminati was detach Christ from Christmas and make it this thing that just makes everybody buy stuff.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
What do you think about that?
I mean, it makes sense.
It makes sense, right?
Well, like, yo, the fact that you said, mix around the words for Santa, and then I was like, oh shit.
Like, how do you spell Santa? S-A-N-T-A.
Oh.
Mix it around. Bruh.
Nah, I don't even want to think of that.
This guy behind me is the world's first conspiracy theory rapper, and I'm 28 years late. This UFO and alien disclosure, he's been rapping about it. He spoke about Roswell, Majestic 12. He had a whole song referring to the royal family. This is before Alex Jones. In fact, the only people around at this time was William Cooper and David Icke. He was rapping about quantum physics at a time we could barely comprehend what it was. Before Terrence Howard could come with his theories, he rapped about everything Stephen Greer talks about, and rapped a lot about deep underfloor military installations. Like he knew about paradise before paradise. I'll tell you who he is in a second. But first, did y'all know he was rapping about biblical prophecies, talking about Freemasons, and government corruption? No other rapper was talking about Stargates. He was. Science experiments on interdimensional beings? Yeah, he was referring to Stranger Things before Stranger Things. A podcaster's dream. The world's first conspiracy theory rapper is a man named Cannabis. Yes, in 1998, he was touching on things like Neuralink before they called it Neuralink. He's also probably the first rapper to get censored at a time where censorship wasn't even a thing. He reminded me of a rapper version of this guy. It would take 6 Joe Rogan episodes to understand everything he was talking about. If I'm completely honest, we still haven't caught up to the stuff he was rapping about. If you're looking for a place to start, listen to a song called Channel Zero. You'll see how far ahead of time this rapper was.
We interrupt this program to bring you Courage the Cowardly Dog Show!
What if Courage the Cowardly Dog was based on a real missing couple from Texas? One popular cartoon conspiracy theory claims that Eustace and Muriel are actually based on a real couple named William and Margaret Patterson, who lived in El Paso, Texas. According to the legend, people often say they lived in the middle of nowhere, but in reality, their home was actually in a regular residential street with nearby neighbors, and the couple had a cat named Tommy, whom they treated like a child. But where this story turns dark is when William and Margaret suddenly vanished under bizarre circumstances, leaving behind all of their belongings and even their beloved cat, Tommy. And from there, fans started stitching this real case into the world of Courage the Cowardly Dog. The El Paso setting and regional desert folklore often get blended with skinwalker stories, suggesting that something supernatural might have happened to the Pattersons and kept them from ever coming back home. In the show, Courage constantly growls, whimpers, and panics at monsters, ghosts, and threats that Eustace and Muriel often ignore, which mirrors the idea that the animal senses danger that humans can't see. Tommy, left alone and confused after his owners disappeared, is reimagined as Courage, a terrified pet with extreme anxiety and a deep fear of abandonment, doing everything he can to protect the only family that he has. So what do you think? Does this theory add a chilling new layer to the show? Or is this a creepy reach that fans have run wild with?
How long do they think they could keep this buried? I got the shovel. Let's dig. Do you know who these two are? This is Yahweh and this is Asherah. You see, not only are there multiple gods, but Yahweh was married to one of them. The scripture themselves rejects simple monotheism. In Psalms 82, God stands in divine assembly. He judges among the gods. Deuteronomy 32:8-9, when the Most High divided the nations, he fixed boundaries according to the numbers of the sons of God, which is B'nai Elohim. Yahweh's portion was his people. And if you don't understand what that is saying, it's saying that the Most High God and Yahweh were separate. And when El Elyon, the Most High, was dividing up the nations, he gave nations to the B'nai Elohim, were the sons of God. And to Yahweh, he gave Yaakov, or the tribe of Jacob. Those who deny the existence of multiple divine beings are rejecting their own text. You see, in the 8th century BCE, inscriptions were unearthed in Kuntalat Azrud. It was a text explicitly reading Yahweh and his Asherah. You see, Israelites at that time worshipped both Yahweh and Asherah together. I mean, for anybody who reads the Bible, this should be obvious, especially when considering elites like King Josiah. I know many of you think I'm trying to disprove your God. On the contrary, I think your God is very real. I am a proponent of abstract history, which comes from the philosophy of order. Gods are not metaphor, nor are they human projections. They are causal agents defined by a structured cluster of attributes. Material history is just the echo. The abstract world is the cause. You have to understand that they have been suppressing this information from you. The world is much different than you think. It's not humans that are causing history. It's actually the spirit. Think about it like this. It's not the physical world that changes math, the abstract. It's the math that changes the physical world. If you want to learn how Yahweh became the most powerful God on the planet, in regards to civilizational gods, you need to read a free audiobook called World War Gods, the biography of Yahweh. It will be free for 7 days. The link is at the top of my page. I love you all. Peace.
Bro, listen to this shit.
Where are we?
Listen.
Sorry. Lights.
This how you know. This is how you know, bro. Listen what this nigga about to say, man.
That's enough. Lights. What the hell just happened? Where'd all that go? The water America drinks so conveniently from their taps is laced with a chemical that inhibits the ability to see certain frequencies of light. Those frequencies are used in this room. So it's all just invisible? You and everyone else in America do not have the ability to see the things in this room.
This is the reason why we cannot see shit, bro. It all makes sense. They be telling us in these cartoons and movies.
Wake up early, bitch, I gotta get some move. In my pockets, I got cheese, I got